Maybe you're frustrated and maybe you're discouraged and wondering what your life is about because you're drinking at a well that doesn't have any water in it. You're eating bread that will never satisfy you. Well, my title for Psalm 84 is Longing. If I could peel up the layers and look into your heart, what would I say is the big longing of your heart? If you could ask God for absolutely anything, now be honest, what would it be? What in your life has left you dissatisfied? When you look back at a week and say, that was a rotten week, why would you say that? Or when you look back on a day and say, that was a great day, why would you say that? If you could ask God to change anything in your life, what would it be? I don't think we think about this a lot, but there's a way in which the direction of your life, your desires, your thoughts, your words, your actions, your choices are always shaped by the longing of your heart. Because the Bible says that we live out of the heart. I've said this before, but if you take all those verses in the Bible that discuss the heart, some 900 of them, the heart is the causal core of your personhood. The heart is the steering wheel. So what captures your heart will then shape your life. Your life is shaped by longing. How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord of hosts. My soul longs, yes, faints for the courts of the Lord. My heart and flesh sing for joy to the living God. Even the sparrow finds a home and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may lay her young. At your altars, O Lord of hosts, my King and my God. Blessed are those who dwell in your house, ever singing your praises. There is no better longing than what is expressed in this psalm. Again, I don't think that at street level we think about this much, but there is a hunger that God has placed in the heart of every human being that only can be filled by Him. And what we mistakenly do is we try to satisfy that hunger with human acceptance. We try to satisfy that hunger with material things. We try to satisfy that hunger with success and power and control and sex and money. And the fact of the matter is that created things, the earth, will never satisfy the longing in your heart. And so the psalmist says, there's this longing inside of me that's only ever going to be satisfied when I'm in your presence. That's what he means by being in your court. It's only ever going to be satisfied by you. Maybe you're frustrated and maybe you're discouraged and wondering what your life is about because you're drinking at a well that doesn't have any water in it. You're eating bread that will never satisfy you. You're looking to be fulfilled by things that cannot fulfill you. Well, Psalm 84 is in the Bible to confront that. Verse 5 says, "Blessed are those whose strength is in you." I love this. "In whose heart are highways to Zion." In whose heart are highways to Zion. Zion is Jerusalem. That's where the temple was. And to have a heart with highways in it to Zion means my heart always leads me to God. My heart always runs toward God. Is that your heart? Do you have a heart who has finally understood that my longing will never be satisfied by anything but God. And so my heart runs to him. Every day I run to him. He's the bread that fills. He's the water that quenches thirst. He is the gift that finally satisfies. That longing in your heart is a longing for him.